Hello, hello, salut. I am the Rasta Witch. Here's where we learn the way of the Yansui Rasta, which is to say, my kind of vital. Please subscribe and begin your own kind of Yansui witchcraft. All roads lead to Rome. Home. Aquí estamos. Bueno, now we will look at the strength card. Let's start by looking at the Egyptian tarot deck, shall we? This deck is called the Tamed Lion. This card in this deck is called the Tamed Lion. A woman in Egyptian robes holds open the mouth of a lion. The lion represents a powerful force that has been tamed. It might even represent something within, such as anger or greed. Powerful instincts have often been shown in art and literature as demons or threatening beasts. The woman wears a serpent crown, showing she has a highly developed spiritual understanding. In the African tarot deck, it has Nelson Mandela. Mandela emerged victorious after years of imprisonment. Such conditions would have destroyed the morale of a lesser person. We might think of Gandhi bringing down the British control of India, or Aung San Suu Kyi standing against the Burmese government, or Harriet Tubman or Jane Goodall. There are many lives showing this type of strength. The adversary, the accuser, the antagonist takes many forms as political oppressor, corporate body, intimidating manager, Babylon, the playground bully, social restrictions, racism, and physical illnesses. This enemy has many, many faces. This card shows us that victory is possible. Lion of Judah shall break every chain. Lion of Judah shall break every chain. Give us the victory again and again. That's a favorite Rasta hymn, and in Rastafari, the lion is a very well-known symbol. And this strength is invariably depicted in the tarot as a woman, to show that the feminine qualities have the power to turn an enemy into a friend, weakness into strength. The tamed lion. And this kind of strength comes from within through love, compassion, and self-knowledge. The High Priestess comes to mind. The Strength card will show you support when you need an inner ally in a battle that seems unequal, like David against Goliath, Braveheart. This is all symbolized in the Rasta Witch's dreadlocks. We think of Samson from the Bible. His dreadlocks were his strength, yet Delilah was able to have them cut off while he was sleeping because the strength comes from within Samson. I also think of the Eagles' wide receiver, Devontae Smith, the little Batman, as they call him. He is not anywhere near as big as the other football players, yet he is one of NFL's best. Okay, let's look at the chart. The Strength card is right here. It is the pathway that bridges number 5, Jabura, meaning strength, and number 4, Kesed, meaning mercy. Strength and mercy, the archetypal polarity. Notice this pathway is Roman numeral 8. The last card has numeral 7. 7 is the number of completion. The Strength card is the first one that has nothing to do with the abyss. But this is not entirely true. Remember, number 8 is the symbol for eternity. So we can see this above the woman's head there. Infinity and beyond. Remember the Fool's Journey? This card is using all the strengths we have acquired in the journey, bridging together the archetypal polarity. We are no longer crossing the abyss. We are trying to form a working archetypal polarity with the tetragram of mercy at number 4 and the point of severity of strength at number 5. The masculine and feminine sides of the polarity. Let's look at the Thoth deck. This card is called the Lust card. And notice it's not Roman numeral 8. I don't have any information on that. If you've seen my video on the Emperor card, I know about the Star card and the Emperor card being switched for some cults, but I don't know why Aleister Crowley put the number 11 on there and switched the cards, but so I don't have information on that, but I do know why it's called the Lust card instead of the Strength card. The lust of the power of Babylon. Notice the whore, as she's called, riding the beast of Babylon from the Apocalypse in the Bible, the book of Revelations, chapter 17. I will leave a link in the description of my video that has a deep dive about what the beast means more specifically. But in this, the Strength card, we think of the strength in chanting down Babylon. The whore, as she's called, has given herself to the forces of life, of the flesh. Drunken from the cup she holds, the impregnated womb, according to Crowley. You can see all the martyrs and victims being trampled under the feet of the beast. The Antichrist is not one person, religion, or government. It's the narcissist epidemic inside all of those. For the beast has many heads, many horns, and is made of many different kinds of beast that the whore rides holding the reins. The lust of power. Has Babylon poisoned all the previous major arcana in the Fool's Journey? We see this today with many being so certain they know how everyone should live that they want a Christo-fascist government or an authoritarian of some type. But what's hilarious is they're the bad guys in their own book. But like we should have learned with the High Priestess card, all gods are made by the hands of mankind. There is no man in the sky, literally, and no book is the literal word of that man. The true journey of the fool is to find strength within. Organized religion is out of date in many ways. In some ways it is still good, though. See my video on the High Priest. Okay, now the Sephiroth deck. Here we see the woman between the Sephiroth of Jabura and Kesed, having power over the lion. The serpent around her shows her mastery of the true meanings of inclusion and progress of the major arcana within. The astrological signature is Leo. Leo is a fire sign, and the glyph, that's a lion heart. It looks like a sperm, but it's not. There's the heart, and there's the veins coming out of it, or whatever, the aorta, or whatever it's called. It's the lion heart. And the Hebrew character that corresponds is Tet. Which means serpent. See the serpent? See the serpent eating its tail for infinity? By the way, I have this particular Hebrew character tattooed on my arm. The serpent has a long history all over the world. Ophiolateri. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. The worship of the serpent, next to the worship and adoration of the phallus, is one of the most remarkable forms of religion the world has ever known. It's very, very ancient. The snake is seen as the holder of knowledge, strength, and renewal, because a skin sheds its skin. May we all find our true knowledge within, finding its strength, a strength like the woman holding open the mouth of the lion, a strength of unity in diversity, love, compassion, empathy, and not the elitism of the man, like the hippies called Babylon. It's a personal journey within, and we should know this with the First Amendment right separating church and state. All roads lead to Rome. Home. And we put all the meanings of this card into our dreadlocks. The mane of the lion, Jah warrior, home.